Ruckus, what are we doing here?
Well, this is what niggas do, right? Buy sneakers. Then maybe later we'll buy loud stereos and B-rate women and rap lyrics. Is this the kind of shit you niggas put on your feet now?
Herb?
Yellow. Uh-huh. Well, you know what? I'm glad you're nervous, because that means we're on the right track. Uh-huh. 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 All right.
Some uncles in cartoons are far from kind and caring. Instead, they could be mean, selfish, or just simply a pain in the ass. But what makes these cartoon uncles so bad? How could someone who should protect their family turn into a nightmare? Let's take a look at the worst cartoon uncles you never want to meet. And trust me, they're worse than you imagined.
What am I gonna say? This is the guy who ruined me. But on the other hand, he's family. So many conflicting emotions. How to express them?
Herbert Powell from The Simpsons is the ultimate example of a terrible uncle. At first, you might think he's got it all together. He's rich, runs a successful car company, and seems like the smart, successful brother Homer never was. But don't let that shit fool you. Herbert is the kind of uncle who can turn any family connection into a disaster. Yeah, you heard that right.
Herb?
1,150 bones.
That's all I got.
Broke again, eh?
When he first meets Homer, he sees an opportunity not to bond or help out his brother, but to use Homer's lack of intelligence to design a car for the average man. Instead of considering any of Homer's wild, nonsensical ideas as a bad sign, Herbert runs with it. The result? The Homer car is a total tragedy. It's so bad that it bankrupts Herbert's company and leaves him fucking completely broke.
Invention in the world. You'll make $1 million.
No, Homer. That invention is out already. I'm just using it as an example.
Going back for more.
And you know what? Instead of owning up to his mistakes or apologizing for the mess he caused, Herbert blames Homer and holds a grudge on his ass for years. And to make matters worse, when he eventually reappears, he expects Homer to fix all of his problems again, showing his selfishness. He's the kind of uncle who takes and takes, leaving everyone else to deal with the dirt he makes. I'd rather have no uncle than have Herbert as my uncle.
Blake. I guess you're just not much of a businessman. Oh.
It's no wonder everyone hates him. Herbert Powell's not just a terrible uncle, he's a walking disaster, turning every family reunion into a goddamn mess. And let's be real, y'all. Who would want that kind of uncle like that? That in cartoons too? But hold on, we still have more bastard uncles to talk about.
Whoa! Hey guys, check it out! Uh-oh, Uncle Grandpa's blowing bubbles again!
Uncle Grandpa from Uncle Grandpa is actually the most weird and confusing uncle ever. And that's not a great thing. He's not just an uncle, he claims to be everyone's uncle and grandpa, which is already kind of weird and creepy. Instead of being a fun or helpful relative, he's crazy, random, and inappropriate, especially for a cartoon meant for kids. How can such an old grandpa and uncle be an asshole? And all that at the same time? This really is wild, isn't it?
Oh no, Uncle Grandpa. Not after what happened the last time. How about you, Pizza Steve? You got a quarter?
Yeah, sorry, Uncle G, but I'm broke, and it ain't no... Ouch!
Found one!
This guy's always doing some strange, unpredictable things that just make no sense. Sometimes he's riding a flying tiger, popping out of nowhere, or talking to a slice of pizza like a fucking small kid. Uncle Grandpa's world is a total mess, and I could never believe how kids would have to watch him doing terrible things on television.
Uncle Grandpa, you okay? Am I okay? No, I'm not! I've had it up to here with the kid helping business! Whoa.
You'd think an uncle should be guiding kids or offering some wisdom, right? But this one teaches nothing fucking useful. His adventures are just a collection of silly things that leaves kids confused and sometimes uncomfortable.
We can just talk it over.
But it's not just the weirdness, his behavior is damn inappropriate for children. Some of his jokes are too strange, and the situations he puts himself and the kids in are just sometimes not okay.
I can't take it anymore! It's driving me mad!
You need
Just
to
calm
seriously
down, for
chill,
goodness'
bro.
No chilling! Enough!
He's the kind of uncle who, instead of being a positive influence, is the family member you'd want to keep far away from the kids. No wonder so many parents and viewers can't stand him. because Uncle Grandpa isn't just the worst uncle. He's the kind of uncle you hope never shows up, because everything he touches turns into a goddamn disaster. Now, speaking of goddamn disasters, there's one more we have.
Well, Chim Chim, you three vine swingers should feel right at home. I'll be there when the white man don't need me no more. And let this be yet another reminder that no matter how much money you got, you still just a nigga.
Uncle Ruckus from the Boondocks is hands down another one of the worst uncles in cartoon history, and maybe one of the most hated characters too. Now you might be wondering why and how. Well,
And our black nigga soul.
along with being mean or selfish, he takes things to a whole new level with his extreme self-hatred and strange beliefs. In fact, he spends his entire life preaching the most ridiculous things about race, even though he's black himself. This guy's a total jackass, and he's completely clueless about it.
Keep going!
This isn't exorcism.
Just very little different.
Uncle Ruckus believes that white people are superior in every way, and he constantly talks down about black people, including his own family. He even claims that he has revitiligo, saying he was born white but his skin turned dark over time. What the fuck was that actually? That's just how delusional he is. Instead of offering support or love to his family, he fills every conversation with his ridiculous, hateful, and racist views.
I've been waiting on this day since your little uppity ass came into town.
What makes him even worse is how confidently he spreads his nonsense. He'll loudly praise people who oppress others and insult anyone who tries to stand up for themselves. It's like he takes pleasure in being a total piece of shit. He's so toxic that even the family he's supposed to love can't stand being around him. Do you believe it? His family can't even stand him, so why should other people?
Just wait till I get me another brick, or maybe a large rock, or one of them teeny tiny little cement blocks. Why'd you have to go mess with the natural order of things?
Imagine having an uncle who doesn't just embarrass the whole family, but actively goes against everything they stand for. That's Uncle Ruckus. He doesn't care about anyone but himself and his shitty ideas. No wonder everyone hates him. He's always spreading negativity and makes everything worse, even for himself. And apart from being a total jackoff, he also fucking looks like one. And there you have it. The worst cartoon uncles who turn every family moment into a goddamn disaster. From Herbert Powell's selfish schemes to Uncle Grandpa's wild and inappropriate behavior and Uncle Ruckus's toxic hatred, these uncles are the last people you'd want at your family gatherings. So, could you imagine dealing with uncles like this in real life? Would you ever want them in your family? Do let us know your views in the comments below. And if you like this video, hit the subscribe button and bell icon. Thanks for watching!